Clear the landing. We got a big box. WrestlingFigures.com. Yeah. We got new figures right here. If you guys want to pick any of these up, hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10% on all of them. I don't care if you're talking about Elites, WWE, AEW. Get the damn tape cut right there, as well as what y'all have been demanding. Brand new figs, and we got, oh yeah, we got Bryan Danielson. We got one eye patch, we got two eye patches, and we got the full set getting ready to be unveiled right here. So be sure to drop a like if you want to see all of the brand new figures that we're going to get into. Series in the set, we got Stinger, Darby Allen, Jay White, Will Ospreay for the first time ever, and we got Sky Blue. Yeah, buddy. Now, where is it? Where is he? Here's Darby Allen. He's got a new jacket. He's got a new look. He's got all the new goods that y'all have been needing for, man. I love the back of the packaging on these two, man. Really iconic signature right there on the corner to let you know what the hell we're going to get into right here. Jay White. Now, check this out. That ringside exclusive was top dollar, but this, bro, oh my goodness, I don't know who's gonna be coming out ahead right here, this one or the ringside exclusive, or maybe the Stinger coming up from the rafters, landing in right here with the WHF Figgy Universe. We got two scans, we got three hands, we got a screaming one, we got a regular one, and we got that white gear. Not Jay White, but the Stinger in white. Look at that freaking, what's going on behind him, dude? I don't know if the dude is getting turned up or what, but I'll tell you what, this right here, this Will Ospreay is the one that I wanted to see right here come out in particular, man. One of the best. And when I say one of the best, that's an understatement, dude. This guy was dominating the indie scene. Now he's going to be dominating my AEW Figgy roster. And also Sky Blue, bringing all the blue. Look at those eyes, bro. Those eyes filled with all the mystery that you guys want to get into right now, happening, getting all these cracked open, full review, Darby Allen, bring it in, Stinger, woo! Here we have all six figures out of the packaging. Sky Blue is in the frame, but she's not really quite fitting in there. But she's here, and she's going to get reviewed. I want to start out with Will Ospreay. Now, there is no comparison that I could pull up alongside. I mean, Jazzwares has never released Will Ospreay. There was a toy company that did release one, I would say probably like 6-7 years ago. But yeah, I couldn't find it for the life of me. Nonetheless, we got this one right here by Jazzwares, and I really want to see how it's going to be measuring up right here with the rest of the series. So be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to see the breakdown on all of these figures. Also, drop a like, you guys, if you enjoy WWE content, if you enjoy AEW, or if you enjoy anything WWE figure related. Now, we did get two alternative options within the scan. We got the regular plain Jane, and then we got the screaming one right here that you can interswap. It is using the same style of hairpiece right here on the top part, as well as the fade. It's mainly going to be the expression where you're going to see most of the differences. And I got to say, I mean, traditionally, I usually do like the, anytime we get like some kind of expression, but something about this one, you guys, I just really don't know, man. It's just something off on it. I don't know if it's the eyes or what, but I really enjoy the one that's actually on the figure itself. I am going to interswap. That way you guys can see what we're getting with it all. Now, interchanging hands, we got mic open, we got two pointing hands, and we got two closed fists that we can interswap right there. I'll take that back. One pointing hand. The other two, yeah, it's just closed fist. But yes, let's check this out. Let's see what's good with the Big Skitty, man. Love it. Love this. Love both, man. And I'm telling you, I feel like I see Will Ospreay more in this one, the one that's on the figure. Maybe that's the reason Jazzwares ended up using this scan as opposed to the screaming one. I mean, I don't know. Really, the thing that I would say that this figure is really missing, it's got to be that entrance jacket piece. And I know we don't normally see it with the regular Unmatched line, but I would have personally loved to seen that, man. I know we will eventually get a Supreme Edition, and that's probably when we will get that. But for the time being, this is all we got to work with, buddy boy. I do like the torso choice, too. I know sometimes it's a questionable approach, especially with Bryan Danielson. I don't know what it is, but I don't feel like they ever got that torso right with it. But again, it's a simple fix-up. All these figures, as you guys do know, you can't just literally interswap the upper part with lower half. So if you don't appreciate or if you don't respect what Jazzwares ended up choosing, again, that's just my personal preference. But nonetheless, check out the tight design, you guys. Some great stuff going on. We got a dragon starting up top, and then you got the rest of the tail working all the way down. The highlighter green is what I'm going to call it, is going to be accenting the figure right here really nicely, bro. You're going to have a pretty much an exact design on both sides, except the dragon. Obviously, the dragon, they are trying to go with the exact placement, but something about it, especially when you get up to the upper half region, it looks slightly different from what we're getting over here. I mean, it's almost identical, but this one's sitting a little bit higher than this one. And I guess that's nitpicking it, but again, that's what we got going on. One thing that I would have also loved to see is the belt. There is no belt. It's just kind of like the line work stops right there, and that's kind of where they're going with it. The knee pads, really nice knee pad choice. I feel like the knee pad design, it's appropriate. You're going to get some really great points of articulation. It's not that massive knee pad design, but still pretty damn cool. Like the kick pads, you're getting a little white accent right here, wrapping around through the back end. It does stop once it does get halfway through, and it's just solid black, continuing right there on the rest of the kick pad. Now, again, as an overall figure, solid, bro. I feel like if you're looking for a Will Ospreay to add to your Jazzware collection, this figure is it. I mean, technically, that's all you're getting. That's all we've gotten, so this is all you got to work with. But still, I got to give this figure a 9.3. It would have ranked closer to the 10s had the man come with the jacket, but again, that's all we really can do. Now, Stinger, I want to get this Stinger all checked out. Hero Fix, you didn't interswap the skin. I know, I was kidding y'all. You thought I was done? You thought I was done? I was playing y'all. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Here's the one for those that wanted to know how it looks. Pretty good, bro. Still like it. Still like the original one, but there you have it. Will Ospreay, you're still getting a 9.3 looking ass with that screaming scan. Stinger, let's check out the matchies, bro. And what do I mean by matchies is that right here, Mattel, they've released their own version of this gear, and it's not exactly down to a T, but when you say early Stinger, when you say white lower trunks, this is it for me, bro. So again, this is what we did get right here with Mattel. Jazzwares, you know, they are scaled up a little bit bigger, and as far as the expression on the scan, I don't know, man. I mean, you get in two different looks. So with the Stinger, you're either getting like that angry, mean look, or you're getting the same style right there with the screaming design on the hair. And the hairpiece on this one, bro, this has got like that whole Vanilla Ice factor going on. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, the man's coming with a lot of hands. And what do I mean by that? You either got closed fist, you either got two pointing right here with the figure, right? You got mic open, and when I say lots of hands, bro, it's an understatement. You get so many. There is no tattoos on this, and then you got that signature grab ass hand with Stinger to grab that ass, bro. So again, Stinger always ready on the dial, and I feel like this Stinger by Jazzwares, again, it's all on what you're looking for in your display. If you already got the Mattel version, I don't know if it's going to blend in with the Jazzwares figures, but again, this is a different time, so it makes sense that the Stinger is about to get an update right here with Jazzwares based off an earlier day. One thing that I would love, and I know they don't have the rights to this, but if they're going to go back to early Stinger, give us that WCW look, right? Give us that, what is it, the ringside exclusive. That one was based off like the Wolfpack theme, and then this one, again, it's an early Stinger, but a Stinger nonetheless. And I'm going to go ahead and interswap it right now. That way you guys are like, bro, are you going to put on that Vanilla Ice looking ass? Yeah, we're going to put on that Vanilla Ice looking ass. Look at that. There it is. And again, this one is definitely more accented right here with the hairpiece, the way that it's flared up. This one, it's kind of almost like a low top, and you can kind of see like the whole size difference. It stops halfway through, and as well as the ponytail. No, oh, I get it. Oh, I see what you're doing, Jazzwares. I'm picking up. So the reason why the whole hair design is different up front is because this one is based off a different time. This is the one with the ponytail. This is the one without, and the Vanilla Ice. I mean, he was a very popular artist during the time, so it makes sense that Stinger was all jacked. This was like a jacked up version of Vanilla Ice, and this is why they have him posed. Like in his earlier days, you guys, he was freaking huge. Like him, what was it? His tag team partner, Lex Luger. Lex Luger was his like, running buddy right there in the earlier AWA days. And dude, they were freaking massive. Like Sting was a big dude eventually, once he got into like the whole WCW and the whole like Wolfpack theme, he did scale down some. But yeah, in his earlier days, bro, Stinger was on something. And I don't think he was just on the Sting. Like, I'm sure the Scorpion was helping him out right there in the tight design. But yeah, my boy was jacked. You got the solid baby blue boots, and this is a very childhood color, man. Anybody that grew up in like late 80s, early 90s, I know it's not transcending through the actual camera, but when you get this figure in hand, you guys are going to know what we're talking about, hitting that whole nostalgia point. This Stinger, bro, 8.9. Still love the figure. Love all the hands, the interchanging look, the fact that you got two different kind of arrows right there. I mean, it's still the same era, but two different looks with the hairpiece. I think that's pretty damn cool, bro. I love that. Now, I want to get into right here, my boy right here. Who better else than Darby Allen bringing really no accessories? And it makes sense. I mean, this is probably why Will Ospreay didn't get the jacket. But yes, my boy Darby Allen brought a nice jacket. No interchanging scans, no interchanging hands, and it is the same style of torso that we have seen on prior Darby Allens, except this one, it's got more of like the skin tone look. I mean, traditionally, he does like a whole split design with the white paint. I mean, he's still carrying it very strong right there within the scan, but still pretty damn cool, bro. The shorter hair, definitely a nice new look to it. I like the necklace too. I don't know what it is about this necklace, but yeah, it's definitely really, really nice, man. It's giving that really nice look right there within the figure. And the jacket too, man. It's got like this whole like black theme dripping over the pink. And I don't know if you can call it pink. This is more like what would you guys call it? Like a salmon or salmon color? Yeah, it's not like a bright pink. It's like a dull pink. But I would say salmon is probably the best representation you can get with the figure, and it does come all the way down really nicely, and it is soft goods. So as far as like removing, yeah, dude, it's smooth as buttercream pie on a nice warm Sunday morning. Look at all these freaking tattoos, man. This is insane. This is really, really nice. I like this, bro. I feel like all the updated look right here within the figure, it's bringing something really nice. I would still like to see pinless. I feel like, yeah, we're at that point, man. We're at a relentless WWE, AEW battle with upgrades on the figure. So I think the next step, I think late 2025, I think it's time that, at least for the upper half, we get the pinless design on the actual arms. I mean, they don't have to do it on the lower half. I mean, you usually got knee pads covering that up, but still would be really nice to see that. And as far as the shorts, coming in really good. You can see all the tooling right here where it kind of stops the tight design, continuing throughout. And then you got like the actual shorts. The boots, it is getting a very, very minimal paint app application. It's going to be mainly devoted towards the bottom. And it's like this highlighter, it's like a broken up pattern is what we're going to call it. But yes, very nice Darby Allen. I still got to give this figure an 8.3, man. Really cool. Would have been nice to see maybe like an interchanging look for the skin. I mean, we got it with, Will Ospreay, and we got it with the Stinger, and we got it with a lot of the lads. So I don't see the reason as to why we didn't get it. Now I'm going to hop around to Sky Blue because this one, I'm actually pretty stoked to see this figure, you guys. So we got full on open within the hands that are already applied on the figure. And then you got closed fist with actually all of the tattoo design right there inside the thumb area. Pretty cool. Really like the thumbnails. You're not going to get the rest of the fingernails, mainly due to the fact that she's clenching it, but still, pretty damn cool figure. Now, this is kind of almost giving me like that, that late Alexa Bliss vibe. And again, there's no comparison. We've never seen Sky Blue in the figure lineup. So first time on the line right here. And this piece right here, you guys, this is freaking massive. This whole surrounding, what would you guys call it? I'm not going to call it a skirt. Maybe you could call it a dress, right? I think that's probably the best thing you could call it, but don't call her late for a Figgy WHF Figgy review. And where we get that from, I don't know, bro. I literally just started that, and I think I like it. Maybe she might be late for dinner one day, but yeah, it actually does come off pretty smooth. I mean, you're going to have to definitely pop the figure off right there from the waistline, or you know what? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Sky Blue, there you go. There we have it. That's how you're going to do it. So you go ahead and slide that off, and that's how you're going to get the true figure representation within the figure review. And then definitely don't forget the little crown piece. I feel like the crown piece in its own right, yeah, it's definitely an accessory, bro. I like it. I definitely like it. I feel like this is a nice little piece right here that is being brought within the figure. Again, would have been nice to see some interchanging scans, but I feel like the entrance piece is what's really going to make this figure just kind of rounded up in the whole budget category, right? Here it is. And yes, Alexa Bliss, she kind of wore this face paint, I would say, in her later run when she was with The Fiend. Like, literally right before she had gone into hiatus. This is kind of like the look that we did get with it. And I like the blue a lot too, bro. I feel like all these polka dot designs are transcending really nice into the figure. We're getting the signature moon surrounded by flowers. And then you got like the whole Roman numeral. Yeah, it's pretty much wrapping around her entire wrist region. It stops about like halfway through right there, but pretty damn cool. I mean, that's really all it on the upper half for tattoos. You're really not going to get any more because she doesn't have any more. But on the lower half, you're going to get the one on the thigh. So you're getting the ones on the flowers right here, carrying throughout. You're getting the really nice tight design, bro. You can kind of see that being designed right there on the side. It's like a blue design, and it is matching on both sides. The rest of the, like, boots, or no, not the boots. I'm going to call this the tights. Yeah, it's like knee pads, but in its own right, it's almost like a tight singlet design underneath it. So pretty cool. And it is matching right there within the rest of the boots. Really nice figure, you guys. I got to say, this one, really nice representation of sky blue. It definitely brings her into figure form right here within its own right. Now, getting next into Bryan Danielson. My boy's still competing right here with Mattel. And again, I made my own version of the Ultimate Edition, so I don't know if we can actually compare it. I still feel like this one, it's definitely representing him more appropriately in the scan too. This is based off his actual like AEW run. So if you guys are curious, like, bro, did Mattel ever release that scan? They didn't. But Jazzwares did release 2 alternative options that you can incorporate within the figure. So you either got patch number 1 with the screaming scan, or you got like a short patch design within its own right, which I don't know which one I like better. Like, this is kind of like the one that you normally see, you know, with the whole pirate look. This one is like a fresh wound. So again, fresh wound, we're going to pop that out. And I do like this. I mean, as an overall piece, this is kind of like something that you did need right here within your Bryan Danielson figure AEW display. So it makes sense. Interchanging hands that you can throw down with my boy. You either got closed fist on the figure, or you got full on open. Not grab ass, but full on open that you can throw down right there. So pretty cool. I like the whole like hair too, like the ponytail, really cool. It is the same style right here on both figures. And again, it's all on preference and what you're looking for within your figure display, but pretty damn cool. We got Bryan Danielson logo right there on the tights. Again, an oversized torso, even for Jazzwares. I know these guys are normally like a little bit scaled up, but still, it's still too scaled up for me, bro. Like, my boy ain't eating any meat, so why is my boy looking like he's been eating meat for the last month? I don't know, Jazzwares. Maybe a little fake ski up ski. I know we talked about this in the past, so it's got to happen at some point. Drop a like, you guys, if you guys agree that Bryan Danielson is still rocking too big of a torso within the figure. The thighs look nice. I feel like the thighs are definitely appropriate. And you're getting that chain design continuing throughout on the knee pads as well as the kick pads. So as an overall figure, I'm still going to rank them at an 8.5. I think that's appropriate. Love the 2 different looks. So you either got patch option number 1 or you got patch option number 2. Now let's get Jay White up in here because my boy, oh man, he is definitely a banger. So you can either interswap it with a screaming look, or you got like the serious look within the figure. The hands right here, you're going to have a signature pose that you can throw down, right? You got the hang loose. I'm going to call it the hang loose. And you got the finger pointing right there with my boy. So pretty damn cool. And then closed fist on the figure within it. Now, normally, yeah, once you get this unboxed, you're going to notice that there's going to be like this whole plastic piece surrounding the torso, mainly due to stop the bleeding on the figure. This leather design, or these fabric goods that Jazzwares is producing, they are still having issues. I mean, there is a couple of times that they have incorporated like a whole like different inside piece to prevent that. We're not getting that with Jay White. So again, it's all on how you feel on it. If you're going to display it loose, most people would probably like to have it with the jacket, but just be aware, you're going to get some bleeding. And the pant design, very nice, bro. I feel like they got that really nicely captured with the whole like texturing and tooling on them tights. The belt, yeah, the boy gets a belt. why didn't I don't know. Look, again, I know I'm kind of over exaggerating on that Will Ospreay, but why did my boy get a belt, bro? Like, we got Jay White with a belt, so I don't know, man. Some questions, and maybe they're just building the anticipation for like a Supreme figure. Again, it's just a thought, but pretty damn cool to see my boy Switchblade coming in strong with the overall look, man. Pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and pop on that Screamy one. That way you guys can see all perspectives on the full Biggie unboxing review. And this one, oh my gosh, this one is kind of a struggle. But there you have it. Yeah, what do you guys think? 8.3? Yeah, 8.5. Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8.5. As an overall ranking, though, as a set, though, I got to rank number 1 still to my boy, the Stinger. I've been wanting to see this one for quite some time. Number 2, I got to give it to Will Ospreay. No, I'm going to give it to Jay White. Number 3, Ospreay. Number 4 for sure, Sky Blue. And then we got Bryan Danielson coming in at number 5. Number 6, I'm going to have to go right here with Darby Allen. But give me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of the full set. Overall, pretty solid set. A couple of first time in the lines, ones that we did need, and ones that people have been asking for in the earlier days. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you, my friends, on the next one. Stinger Splat!